And our first alert weather day continues, even though our severe threat at this time has now come to an end. That is mainly out to the east. Rain continues. The gusty winds are going to linger around as well, and then eventually these temperatures are going to drop. So much so that by the time that we're waking up tomorrow morning, we're talking about wind chills in the teens and the 20s. So let's walk you through this hour by hour. We're still seeing lots of rain on radar right now. Not a ton of lightning, and I mentioned this before, but if you're tuning in for the first time, the tornado watch that's in place for our southeasternmost counties, we are likely going to see that expire here shortly. No longer dealing with that severe threat at this time. This is mainly just rain. We did have several severe thunderstorm warnings, tornado warnings, trees, power lines reported down, but this is just rain that's impacting us now. If you're listening in from Charlotte out towards Rowan County and into Union, even Lancaster counties at this time, York, Chester County, Gaston, and Cleveland County still seeing some of that rain, steady if not heavy at times. I'll zoom in a little bit closer to Lancaster County. You can see right along 521, 21, and I-77, some moderate to heavy rainfall there. Zooming into the Mecklenburg County area, this is where we had that tornado warned storm. Chief Meteorologist Al Conklin, Meteorologist Eric Garlick, and myself, we're here monitoring that, and we have several wind damage reports coming in. The National Weather Service out of Greenville, Spartanburg, actually planning to survey some of this damage later today to see if that was straight line wind damage or indeed if we ended up with a brief tornado. We also saw some damage reports of note out towards Mount Pleasant that continued in northern Stanley County. Tree falling into a home, a lot of trees and power lines down so far from those storms that moved through this morning. What prompted our first alert weather day that we've had now for days in advance. As we continue from here, looking at the afternoon hours, we're still going to be dealing with some lingering showers, maybe even some rumbles of thunder, gusty winds embedded within all of that. That's likely. And then watch what happens behind all of this. The temperatures drop so much that we're going to see snow in the mountains. We have winter weather advisories above 3,500 feet in our mountain communities where accumulating snowfall is possible. Quick band of showers still possible around that dinner time commute tonight. And then eventually freezing temperatures move in. We have a freeze watch and warning in place for some of our South Carolina counties. So what an interesting day. Temperatures right now still sitting in the upper 50s to around 60 degrees. Sustained winds are around 15 miles per hour, give or take, with wind gusts over 20 miles per hour. But we could see wind gusts over 30 to 40 miles per hour. And here's what this does to your feels like temperatures or the wind chill. Let's look at 7 o'clock tonight for an example. Already feeling like the 30s in the Charlotte metro, the teens in our mountain community, so that by the time that we're heading out the door tomorrow morning for your morning commute, getting the kids ready for school, bundle up. Look at the mountains, feeling like the single digits. Could feel like 2 degrees as an example in Watauga County, the low 20s for the rest of the area heading out the door in the morning hours. So blustery conditions on the way behind the severe storms that just moved through, but fortunately the severe threat has come to an end. Now we're just looking to hold to these freezing temperatures, only looking at the upper 40s tomorrow, even with plenty of sunshine. It'll feel even colder than that. 28 our forecast low temperature on Wednesday. Here's where we go from here. We start to warm up. Spring officially starts on Friday, and it will feel like it. We're back to the 80-degree mark by this upcoming weekend.